Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
About to get started here on the hill here today, Rhett Lauder. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here is Aaron Judge.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Turner runs. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Turner leads off second with nobody out. And a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Judge waits.
Ball down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Up the middle, De La Cruz throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball two.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. And there's the strike. Man at first, one away. That missed inside. And 1-1. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Santiago Espinal, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in, Matt McClain. First pitch just misses. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering is down low.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. Full count, 3-2. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. In the air, right field. Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ryan McMahon. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Lauder back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fought off foul. On the ground to first. Steer. He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second.
The designated hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And downstairs.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And out 2-2. And misses inside. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting ninth, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, McLean sends it to first, and Contreras is retired. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jamer Candelario. Right through there for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. His second of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's Turner now. That one fouled off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Judge rips that one. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Kyle Tucker. RBI single his last time up. Just missed. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Austin Hayes. Hayes matched a homer in his last game. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. That one out to right. Tucker makes the catch. One away. So up next, Stuart Fairchild. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. just misses the mark outside the zone. Two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the play. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Way high.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground to the left. Candelario on to first, and Guerrero is set down. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Ripped on a line. Friedel snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
ball, that's high.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. On now to the bottom of the fourth, all tied 1-1. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Matt McClain. On the ground, right side. Bichette whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
And there's two away.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Grounded out his first time up. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
O'Neill, Cruz.
Louder back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and loosening in the pen. Rogers also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting center fielder.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Just missed.
Outside.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
1-0.
There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
On the ground,
that's foul.
and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
3-2.
outside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering is outside. Three-two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robert hauls it in, and there's one away. TJ Friedel getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Scott Barlow on to pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pagad getting loose as well. And that's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His 14th of the year. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. On the ground right side. Guerrero the toss to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Santiago Espinal will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off. He was late. Now 1-1.
Inside.
Two outs. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. New pitcher for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Bo Bichette. First pitch, and he just misses. Line to left. Hayes makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Outside low, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And that's down and away. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, O'Neal Cruz. Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Matt McLean.
Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That's down and in. And it's filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ellie De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a pop-up on the infield. Guerrero makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 1,
Trying
no
to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Reds go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Well, one-run game, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Pagan, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws across the diamond, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Pagan, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Next offering is downstairs.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slot. And give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. And that just misses.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive. And makes the grab. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Shota into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl, known for his late inning heroics. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The other way. No throw. He's safe at first. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run. Reese Hines.
Number 77.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And there's the strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and our score remains 2-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's to third, and foul ball. And Judge spoils that one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses. 2-2. Inside, just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch misses. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hey.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Back here in Cincinnati, last chance for the home team. And here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Jake Fraley.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The count.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Oh, 2 now. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Santiago Espinal digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.